see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Good morning, everybody. This is Logical Excess's Witcher 3 Wild Hunt playthrough. We're in Act 1 Skellige, episode number 14. It's 8:49 a.m. on April 16th. Good Sunday morning to everybody. And we are delving back into the world of Temeria, Nilfgaard, Skellige, the world of the Witcher, the world of Geralt. And we're tying up some loose ends that have been left over in the Novigrad area. Secondary quests, monster contracts, those types of things. Undiscovered locations like scavenger hunts.
Back again, Rivian Trap.
So let's get on to it. Let's see what we have here. The Phantom of the Trade Route. Man, that's taking us all the way back to Velen.
Rubbish. Think I piss me tracks.
Get out of here, freaking devourers. Well, damn. I was getting a little overly excited there. Alright, let's be smart about this. Alright, so this is a draconid, or a wyvern, so we're gonna need to use draconid oil. Grape shot and ard. Golden oriole.
attacked those people. Gotta be a royal wyvern hiding around here somewhere. More will spawn. Need to destroy the nests. Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
It's huge. What's the name again?
Royal wyvern. Don't usually come this big.
It's feasted plenty, I reckon. Attacking those travelling the road. What do they call ye, master?
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia. It'll be a tale to tell the young'uns.
Wow, look at the lighting in this area.
Faster. Come on. Hey there.
Great Greetings.
I found your friends.
I have spoken to them. They're too damn bad Tom Hill didn't make it. Here, take this.
Thanks. Farewell.
Once upon a time, Geralt took a contract from a group of refugees. I don't know if he felt sorry for the poor souls or if his Witcher blood was simply itching for some action. One way or the other, he promised to find their missing companions who had set off with a caravan headed north. All signs seemed to indicate a beast had attacked them en route. It didn't take much for an old hand like Geralt to find out that the monster which had attacked the refugees was a wyvern, and not just any wyvern, a royal wyvern, though I doubt knowing they had come in close contact with royalty was much comfort to them. You know what? I do need to take a look at my Gwent decks. Looks like the Beast of Honorton is our next low-level contract. Kill the necrophages. The inhabitants of Honorton had a problem. One only a Witcher could resolve. A monster they unhelpfully called a spook was haunting the woods near the village. Geralt decided to see what kind of beast it really was and then kill it. That's what I do. Being a Witcher and all.
Winds howling. Soul in sight. Something evil's been here. Necrophages appeared after. Necrophages tore the body apart. Can't say what killed him, though. Sword wounds. Somebody's well off. Especially for Velen. A Leshen's head. Chopped off with a sharp knife. Well, well. Somebody beat me to it.
A Witcher?
Fire's still burning. This happened recently. Died without a fight. Butchered. Gut sliced open. Probably died defending its owner. First cut severed the aorta. Second hit the femoral artery. He died quickly. Didn't put up a fight.
Freaking monsters nest around here?
Cuts. Shallow, but each hit an artery. Bolt. snapped in half. Blood. Mixed with something. That smell. Alcohol. Earthball. The wolf's bane. A potion. This blood didn't come from a peasant. Arm severed above the elbow. With one blow.
What is this, a rogue witcher? That's what it seems like.
Arm severed above the elbow. Pitchfork severed above the elbow. Dangerous weapon at close quarters. Imperial mustache, plump cheeks, important man. Cause of death, stab wound. Blade between the ribs, straight to the heart. Holding something. Silver chain, snapped, ripped it off someone.
Shit. Stop.
A doll. And a child's footprints. In one window, out the other. Smart. Gotcha.
Don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you. Calm down. Just want to talk to you.
Leave me be! Killer! Murderer!
I got it wrong.
You've cat eyes, same as him!
That's because I'm a witcher. I kill monsters.
Said the same, Saturn! And you see what he done?
Did he have two swords on his back?
Not telling you nothing! Go away!
This doll yours, maybe?
It is?
He got a name?
Master Freckleface.
Pretty.
Give him to me. Please.
Oh, you'll get him back. But you gotta tell me what happened here first.
Pinky promise?
Cross my heart.
Or woods? They was haunted. Some spook. Uncle Silvermere said we best fetch a witcher. So one came. Looked like you. But there were evil in his eyes. He bore the spook's headset. Uncle Silvermere weren't happy about something. They yelled and they cursed. And then he went to the barn and
And what?
Not sure. I heard him screaming. Uncle Silvermere and the others. Then that Witcher, he ran out of the barn, blood all over him, and anybody who... Well, all of them, one by one, with his sword like this. Me mum and my brother too. He let me go. I don't know why. And then he went that way, towards the circle where we leave gifts for the gods. I hid in the barn. Found this line in the A.
School of the Cat. Thanks. You've been a big help. What'll you do? Got any family around here?
Me auntie lives in Orton.
I'll take you to her. But first I gotta see to this bad man. Wait here for me. Master Freckleface can keep you company. Stay put and keep quiet. Understood? Sit tight, kid. If you went off towards the circle, that'd be the place to start.
Looks like we're gonna fight ourselves another Witcher. Let's get some Hangman's Venom on deck.
The stone circle. Need to look at prints. Barely visible. Must be him. Palm print. In blood. Had his hand on his wound. Slipped and leaned on his hand to catch his balance. Blood. Still fresh. He's close.
Witcher. Well, small world.
You lost something.
Come all that way to give me my medallion? Thanks. Craft Solidarity's alive and well.
But our craft's reputation is on its last legs. Folk won't easily forget that massacre.
Occupational hazard. Could have happened to any one of us. Well, what are you still doing here?
I want to chat first. Then we'll see.
Take a seat.
I'll stand. Now talk.
It's like
Honorton,
Ed Norton. Edward
What
Norton.
happened?
Come on. You know what happened.
A little bit.
Know what they wanted to pay me for the lesson? Go on, guess.
$50.
Ha ha, if only. 12. Understand, pal? 12 fucking crowns. Barely covers my potion ingredients.
What had you agreed to?
That several times over. But when it came time to pay up, you know the routine. Oh, good sir, me young'uns are starving. There's a war on. Gods have mercy. Show some pity.
Rings a bell, but that's no reason to kill.
I'm not finished. told them I wouldn't show pity. That if I didn't see gold, they'd wish they had the Leshen back. They got these grim looks. And then the alderman spoke. Calm now, Master Witcher. Me and the lads, we hid some gold in the barn, so's the Baron's men wouldn't take it. Come, you'll get your coin right quick. I fell for it, like a fool. One of them chattered on while another jabbed me in the back with a pitchfork.
How the hell did you survive that? Pitchfork wounds are bad. Know that all too well.
I turned at the last instant. Prongs went in shallow, at an angle. Missed my lungs. I admit, I lost my temper. Lost it bad. I'm used to shit bounties, to the cheating, to them begging me for help and then spitting as I pass. But murder me? Just to save a few crowns? I'm supposed to protect Horsens like that? So I drew steel, and didn't sheath it till the ground was slick with blood.
The girl. Why'd you spare her?
'Cause... it doesn't matter.
Wouldn't have asked if it didn't. Talk.
Reminded me of my sister. How I remember her from... just before they took me away to the School of the Cat.
How is she now?
Died about 10 years ago. Of old age. Well, we've had our little heart-to-heart. Witcher to Witcher. What now?
A lot of innocents died in that village.
Yeah, they did. My fucking bad. Got carried away.
Not the first time either, right?
Wanna kill me, Wolf? Fine. Draw your blade. Don't force me to confess.
Stand and fight.
Wow. So that chat. What the hell was the point?
I give folk a chance to defend themselves. Unlike you.
Awful chivalrous. A regular defender of the downtrodden. You don't mind if I have a dose to swallow? Come on, I'm injured. Believe in the odds a bit.
Fine. Drink.
Much appreciated. Behold, a witcher with honor. And no brains!
What the hell?
Shit!
He did something. I couldn't even use my potions. Holy crap, man. I might have bit off more than I can chew here. Finally.
The soil lie light upon you. Should get back to the kid before something else sniffs her out.
Geralt would often state that every Witcher contract is the same. Read a notice, find who posted it, argue over the rewards, seek out witnesses, etc. ad nauseum. I, however, have always held the belief that these superficial similarities lay in an ocean of difference. For example, Geralt would sometimes discover his employers had brought the beast upon themselves, while other times he'd learn killing the monsters in question was but part of someone's larger, usually nefarious scheme. And once in Honorton, now that was another contract altogether. It turned out the brutal perpetrator of the massacre of Honorton was not a monster, nor even a bandit, but one of Geralt's fellow practitioners, a witcher from the ill-famed School of the Cat. Geralt held his duty was to protect sentient beings from threats no others could vanquish, no matter whether the beings in question were cheats or saints. Gaetan had proved himself just such a threat, so Geralt paid no heed to his justifications and killed his fellow witcher. Trying to find the contract. That is an awesome sword.
You're back! I thought you'd not return. That he'd hurt you too.
I'm fine. And he won't hurt anyone ever again.
So you'll take me to my auntie's? It's awful here.
Sure thing. Let's go.
Think I could ride on your shoulders?
So long as you promise not to pull my hair.
I promise.
Then hop on up.
Auntie Lucy!
Millie, what are you doing here, you naughty girl?
'Cause back in the village, there's no...
I'll explain. You run along and play a bit, all right? There was a massacre in Honorton. No survivors. Well, except her.
The gods, what happened? A bandit attack?
No, another Witcher did it. Villagers provoked him.
Speak true of you lot. Heartless and cruel. Murderers all.
Not all. He's received the ultimate punishment. Enough said.
What of it? Ye think that settled things? That folk will forget?
No, they won't forget. They'll continue to fear us, hate us. I've grown accustomed. Doesn't matter. Didn't come here to make peace. You'll look after her?
Truth be told, you'd do better to take her with you.
What? You call me a murderer, then want to entrust a child to me?
Ye shan't lead her around with an empty belly. There's that. Got 4 of me own grandkids. Used to be 6, but we buried 2 last winter. Hard to live off naught but bark soup.
Take this. Use it for food, and only food. If I come back and see you drinking.
So much. The gods reward ye, Master Witcher, 1,000 blessings.
Time I was on my way.
No? But why?
Witcher's lot in life. Always on the road, on the path.
Will you come back and see me sometime?
Hope so. Take care, kid.
Millie, come, child. We'll buy a bit of flour. Your aunt'll whip up some pancakes. Sound good to ye?
It's true.
Horse and women bathe but once every 300 years.
As for the little girl, who was the sole survivor of the massacre, the Witcher did the only thing he could. He took her to her kin. He then bid farewell, hoping she would be given a warm nook to sleep in and a bowl of nourishing victuals every evening. The Oxenfurt drunk talked to the Redanian officer. Oxenfurt, the academy may be my alma mater, but Oxenfurt, the town, that is where I received my true education. The experiences I had in its inns and alleyways often left me a trembling wreck, overwhelmed by the majesty of the world opening up before me. Sadly, during the Third Nilfgaardian War, the town became a shadow of its former self, and the few who remained in its inns and alleyways risked not enlightenment but death at the hands of a mysterious murderer. Geralt, bless his heart, decided to investigate the matter, suspecting that the responsible party might be a monster.
Here to talk about the contract.
contract. Ah, yes. Put my mark to something of the sort. Seems that creatures attacking lonely passers-by, abandoning their corpses in gutters around Oxenfurt.
Isn't that something you should look into?
Perhaps, but we've a ploughing war to win. Haven't got the time to clean gutters.
Let's talk about the reward.
Acquit yourself well and you'll not be disappointed. Redanian army's no band of scruffs. We can afford to hire a witcher. Very well. That I can pay with a clear conscience.
I'll take the job. Need to hear some details.
You'll learn everything I know.
Like to examine the victims' bodies.
A corpse is a corpse.
I see the wounds. Might be able to tell what kind of monster killed them.
Ask our Sawbones. He'll know if the corpses have been burned or not. You'll most likely find him in the hut on the riverbank. Our impromptu morgue.
Any witnesses to these attacks? Anyone see the beast?
Some woman survived an attack. They say she's not been sober since. I'd try the tavern in Oxenfurt if you're willing to try talking to her.
Won't give me any trouble with the reward, will you?
Nah, I want this out of my hair.
Fuck, watch your step.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Oh, will you buy a round for a victim of the beast?
Tell me about the monster. How you were attacked.
I'd need another bottle to get through it.
See, I'd rather you stayed sober while we talked. Bought yourself that bottle later.
Have it your way. I was leaving the inn that night. Might have had a drink or 5. I'm sure I wasn't hallucinating. Something down an alley called my name. It was dark. Couldn't see what it was, but it wasn't no human. Of that I'm certain.
What makes you so sure?
I just know. This thing grabbed the hem of my skirt, but I broke free and ran.
That it?
Don't believe me either, do you? Fuck you!
Damn.
Fuck you all!
Long live. I feel like puking after that swimming.
If you were an ordinary man, I'd diagnose anemia. But you...
You the
You have a
medic?
mask on?
I'd like to see the monster's victims.
Oh, yes. I've not had them burned yet. Must get to that.
You done autopsies yet? Intend to?
Why would I? Beggars and vagrants. Every last one stinking of cheap wine.
Mind if I have a look?
In point of fact, I'd prefer you didn't sniff around.
Gonna make me come back with a written order?
Good grief. Pushy, aren't we? Here, the key to the morgue. Look all you want. Stitch red to red, yellow to yellow, and white to white.
He sounds kind of like Island Rick then.
was drunk. Someone dragged him over the cobblestones. Fang marks on his neck. Vampire sucked his blood. Vampire bites and the strong stench of alcohol, just like the other one.
If you were an ordinary man, I'd diagnose anemia. But you are far from
Redania.
Thirsty, eh?
Oh.
They found another corpse yesterday.
Your kind
Drained
spreads
to
disease.
the last drop,
Defeatism
not
and
an ounce
desertion.
of blood left. Skin and bones.
Last, streets aren't safe no more.
Ah, you got nothing to fear. Haven't you heard? The beast only attacks rich blokes. Won't even glance at you.
Is this hell? Since when's it on?
Ah.
Ooh.
You know, a fish lives in the mud.
A bracelet, pretty worn. Silver under the gilding. Too big for a woman's wrist. Attacker lost it, most likely. Fondness for jewelry. Wounds on the victims' bodies. Everything suggests a catachan. Except this vampire likes the blood of drunkards.
Long live Radovid.
That's the way to lure it out.
Gale. Contrary to popular belief, monsters are not all alike. Like people, individual members of the same species can each have their own unique traits, preferences, and weaknesses. A good example of this is the catachan, which once fed on the inhabitants of Oxenfurt, perhaps influenced by its close proximity to the hard-drinking student youth of the city. This vampire had developed a keen appetite for blood spiked with a hefty dose of hard alcohol, and also baubles and gaudy jewelry of all kinds. The vampire had clearly thrived on its high-octane diet. It had grown exceptionally strong and gained the ability to regenerate lost life quickly, cause heavy bleeding with its claws, and if all that were not enough, melt into the air and appear again behind its opponent's back. Luckily, the Quinn sign meant the Witcher was well equipped to defend against this surprise attack, and the Earden sign would let him catch the monster in a trap. Moondust, Puffball.
One drink all I had. One drink all I had.
Winds howling.
Just like you black and red, he goes. You got a stone with a stone. Quiet down.
Oh, I remember you. What'll it be?
Want to get drunk off my ass, and it's gotta be on cheap wine.
Trouble with the lass? Or did your enterprise go under?
Neither. Just part of the job.
I'll need you to pay in advance.
And keep it coming.
Thirsty, eh?
One drink all I had.
Once was a maid from Vic of Varro. Tight at night she'd be loose come morrow. Early in the morning. Another maid from Vic of Varro. Loud with pleasure, drank with sorrow, till early in the morning.
Catacan didn't hear it. I'll try another verse.
Rock. One drink all I had.
Our third mate was not abandoned. Gave it up to any man standing, early in
What's the meaning of this? Such rudeness and vulgarity, young people these days.
the... All right. Sheesh.
This is kind of an entertaining quest for sure.
I sense your blood.
Come out and fight, bitch.
I shall drink your blood.
Where's that damned Catacan? I can hear it. It's going to the hut by the river.
Go while you still can.
they've run of it.
Killed the monster that was murdering folk. Turns out a catacan was prowling the city.
You speak true. But what on earth's a catacan?
A higher vampire. Particularly interesting case, this one.
How the hell could a foul beast be interesting?
This one liked alcohol. Had a hugely inflated ego, too.
What matters is you snuffed it out. Due some praise for that, Witcher.
So long.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds.
Geralt had dealt with a great variety of beasts over the course of his career as a Witcher, but an alcoholic vampire, that was a first. Well, except for maybe that one, but that was a long time ago. This catacan, as Witchers call this manner of beast, had taken a liking to the blood of drunk men. Once Geralt figured this out, he knew exactly how to lure it out of hiding.
What's that you're muttering? Rain don't rust your blades.
Kiddies, come inside.
How may I assist you?
Went to Undvik a while ago. Found these.
Well, goose kick me. These look like the real thing.
Because they are. Look at the markings. Authentic. How did you get them?
Wasn't easy, so I'm hoping for a good price on that armor of mine.
Harman ep Grönekan, Lieutenant General of the 2nd Mounted Army.
Nilfgaard?
Welcome to our humble establishment. A true honor to host one of such renown. I've heard the General's a connoisseur and collector of armor.
This is true, and they call you a master of the craft.
All too kind, sir. Truly.
I need a suit of armor. Heavy. Able to withstand piercing projectiles.
Piercing projectiles? Oh, bolts, you mean? That ain't easy. Needs a special alloy. Tempering.
The new tools. We can do it. Stoke the fire. I'll ready the rest.
Bold, your worker. You allow her much.
You know how it is, General. Good help's hard to come by. We should go outside. There's business to discuss.
It's always the same. I've had enough.
Enough?
They treat me like I'm nobody. The menial labour. Truth is, the Nilfgaardian, the one Fergus is kissing up to, I'll have to craft his armour. Yours too, for that matter.
So what's Fergus do?
Horseshoes, nails, not much else he can do, seeing as he cocks up simple bungs. But in the end, they call him Master. No one'd ever think I could be a skilled armourer, a human and a woman to boot. A dwarven blacksmith. That's another story.
Gotta admit, find your story hard to believe myself.
I'll prove it to you. Fergus can make the Nilfgaardian's armour himself. I'll craft another suit. We'll see whose is better. I need but one thing I can't get on my own. Would you help me?
Depends what it is.
To finish the armour, I'll need to harden it, quench it in a bath. Oil's what we usually use, but I want to use acid.
Kikimoors and Archgriffins spit acid.
Archgriffins? Draconic griffins, you mean? Baron's men came by a few days back, said they'd seen one north of Crow's Perch. It had killed some folk out there.
Bound to be a notice posted for the Griffin anyway. Could kill two beasts with one stone. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Bring me the acid and I'll prove I'm better than Fergus. And I'll craft armour for you, lots of it. The kind no other armourer can.
Flogging. As punishment for failure to perform feudal duties, 100 lashes each have been administered to George of Schrein, Sten Brotus, Brotus the Elder, and Musi Halin. May this serve as a reminder, the hand that feeds can also strike its wayward wards. Our bitch birthed the litter. We've a new batch of pups, 5 of them in all, small and spindly, but enough to make a stew of. I'll sell them for a few crowns each, or exchange for other food, Marta. Ointment for diverse ailments, ointments for carbuncles, boils, and gout have I, to exchange for salt, meat, or such. Be warned, 'tis awful rank and noisome to wear, yet I swear it works wonders. Lemuel. Mandatory conscription. Time has come to supplement the castle watch with new recruits. Every family must provide one sound man able to bear arms. Any family with no such man under its roof must pay a waiver in silver or goods. Any clever coward thinking to shirk this duty by cutting off his thumb shall have both hands chopped off as a lesson and mark of shame. Thatch repair. I've the knack in kit for fixing roofs. Any man neglecting to care for his own hut's a fool. A couple such sots in mid-cops refuse my services, their huts burned to ash. Must have been fate sending fire to say it ain't wise to skimp on such things, so think it over, kind folk. Griffin in the Highlands. Read close if you want to earn good coin and help your fellow men. In the hills north of Crow's Perch, there's some sort of beast lurking about. A griffin, it would seem. If you kill it, Bring the trophy to the quartermaster of Crow's Perch, and you'll get a fitting reward. And if you don't give a whit about your fellow men and don't have the bollocks to face a griffin, stay far away from that place, or else you'll end up as the beast's dinner, which I suppose means if you're feeling suicidal, you can go right ahead, waltz up to the monster, and end your sorry life. Quartermaster of Crow's Perch.
Run, Roach. Hey-ya. Hey there.
Still! There's one!
Pathetic.
A hand. That's it. Archgriffins had a veritable feast. Archgriffin feather. Must have lost it when taking off. Hopefully its nest is nearby. Belly ripped open. Mangled wounds. Claws at work.
Let's see if I got the, hybrid oil. That's right. So we're good. You really gotta lead this thing. Shit. Holy crap, man.
That's it, Roach.
Oh, man. You should be taking me back to Crow's Perch, I think.
Get out of my sight.
Oh, get out of my sight, really?
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Heard you had a griffin problem.
Aye. Killed some villagers north of Crow's Perch. Folk came complaining to the Baron. He finally wearied of all the lamenting, offered a reward for the beast's head.
Good thing, too. I could use some crowns.
Well, folks say all kinds of shite about you lot. We've got to give a witcher his due. Here, fair pay for a fair day's work.
A true master armor is a rare bird indeed, so we can honestly speak of delight sparking in Geralt's heart when he first met Joanna. Yet before she could forge him new armor, she was in need of some assistance. The Witcher would have to hunt down an archgriffin and extract from it some ingredients required for the forging of the finest armors. An archgriffin is not a foe to be taken lightly, a fact Geralt knew fully well, yet in the end he was able to defeat the beast and took from it not just the ingredients for the armor, but also a trophy he could turn in to the quartermaster of Crow's Perch for a reward. $25 crowns, really?
You're back. So, got the acid?
Mm-hmm. Use it carefully. It's about as caustic as things come.
I know. It's burned many a man where I come from. Armor's ready. Now for the last touch. We'll soon see who's better, Fergus or me. Geralt, it's done.
Looks very professional.
Welcome, General. Armor's all ready. Came out splendid, if I do say so myself.
Rather coarse. I trust the appearance does not reflect the quality.
General, I've also made a suit, if you please.
What is the meaning of this?
Exactly what it looks like. Joanna crafted a suit of armor for you, General, to prove she's the superior armorer.
For God's sake, Joanna! What do you think you're doing?
Temeria remains a wild land, it seems. Insubordination of this kind is not something we Nilfgaardians allow.
If I may, General, I am Fergus's subordinate in appearance alone. It's what we agreed, as few would ever believe a woman to be a better armourer than a dwarf.
You are right. I, for one, do not think it possible. But you are confident in your abilities. Let us put them to the test. Not on dummies, in live combat.
Oh, quite a crowd.
You there, put on this armor.
I'm just here to show me yours.
Mine is not a request.
General, I crafted this armour for a man. It can't fit me properly.
Then find another to wear it.
Geralt,
will you help?
I want to know more about the test.
I ordered armor that would stop bolts. How do you think I intend to test it?
Geralt, you've nothing to worry about. This armour will easily withstand a bolt. Acid hardened. They need a ballista to pierce it. Help me, please.
What the hell?
Fine. Hope I won't regret this.
Don your armor, both. I will await outside.
Bloody hell. I just came here to show me yours.
Really? I can't even move.
Does this look to you like armor that stops bolts?
Oh,
Compensate
crap.
the man. Now, let us see what this other suit is worth.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That was a miss.
Gonna live?
Aye. But this armor's rubbish.
Stand. I wish to see the armor.
Not even a dent.
I am not easily impressed, but I must admit you have succeeded, my dear. Where to, dwarf? You must hear this. The forge is now Miss Joanna's. She will also assume all Nilfgaardian army requisitions. Is that clear?
Aye, as day.
Your pay for the armor. I will send a man to collect it.
I'll be going too, methinks. Just get my things.
Wait. We needn't part ways, Fergus. You've been a good helper. We could go on that way. But without the lie.
We did make quite the pair.
Well then, go stoke the fire. We've got a customer. He needs armour fit for a witcher.
Oh shit, I better get some new armor.
You weren't certain the armour would protect you. Admit it.
Had a moment of doubt when the bolt pierced Fergus's armor. Didn't last long, though.
Thank you for trusting me. Give us a few days and your armour will be ready. Come on, let me help you get out of that.
Witchers live to kill monsters, and so they place great importance on the weapons and armor they use. Bodily harm is all too common in this profession, so whenever the chance arises to acquire better work clothing, the thinking Witcher pounces on it like a cat on a plump mouse. Such a mouse skittered in front of Geralt's eyes at one point in the form of the dwarf Fergus, in armor of great renown. The craftsman promised to forge top-notch equipment for our hero, but first he needed the appropriate tools. Geralt thus set out in search of them. Geralt acquired the tools, but his adventures did not end there. In the meantime, he learned Fergus' apprentice was the true master of the forge. and Fergus himself a mere figurehead. Apparently they thought no one would believe a woman could possess such a talent. It seemed now the fickle apprentice had changed her mind and wished to assume her rightful place in the sun. In order to prove her talent, she made Geralt do a bit of running around and act as an archer's target in a bizarre ordeal. Luckily, everything worked out, and in the end, our hero earned the gratitude of a true master armorist, who promised to forge him the best plate in the world. So wait one day while Joanna forges your armor. I can do that. Just sleep on a 24-hour cycle, right? Meditate.
Let's be the witch.
Oh, bitch drizzling. Oi, Geralt. How's the armor performing? Here to order another?
So long.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
My armor coming along all right?
It's ready. I've reinforced the joints and bathed it in acid, as my clan's tradition demands.
Thanks. How much do I owe you?
Oh, please. I'd not be here if it weren't for you. It's a gift, in thanks for what you did. Take it, and may it serve you well.
Thanks. And you take care.
Witch hunter's armor. And I can't even wear it. In order to prove her talent, she made Geralt do a bit of running around, yada yada yada. Same thing. I just read that. And I think we've got this Vegelbud Memorial Derby quest to do.
Aye, felt it coming in me bones.
Mages were biting on account of this.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
Still have quite a few undiscovered locations around here that I haven't even taken a look at. Across from Oxenfurt. Sure, I haven't even explored that yet. man.
Miracle on 4 hooves! Look at that horse barrel ahead!
Another race. Will you ride?
Like to race again.
Have I done this already?
Excellent.
Apparently
Don't
I
go
have.
anywhere. We'll start soon. Your opponent this time, Viscount Roma astride Caniculus. The Viscount races incognito, so I must ask for your discretion.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go! The final of the Erasmus Fagelblatt Memorial Derby is over!
Bravo! Congratulations, you won in style. Shall I sign you up for another? Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
So I just acquired some rugged saddlebags. Let's see if they're better than the Undvik saddlebags that I have. Not quite.
Gods and men, dumbstruck with awe, behold! Madly galloping poetry!
Sell that racing mare of yours?
You all right? Your pilo's dead.
I suppose so. Wow. But what about the train? She'll lose our shares.
Who knows?
Beaver, look at me.
What's up, brother?
Go, go.
Oh, crap.
Cut that in.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, man, that was... I was saying that was almost a month ago, wasn't it? Bandit's notes. They say you can't catch an elf in the woods. Oh, you can, in fact. You just gotta try real hard. We've got living proof in our camp, a Skellige archer. I thought we'd eliminated all those vermin after the last Nilfgaardian war, but it seems we missed some. I'd rather hang the long ears right off. Well, maybe after a couple days of torture, but still, hanging's what he needs. Thing is, Kulis says as long as we have him alive and in our camp, the other squirrels won't attack us. Out of fear, we'll kill him before they can stop us. I listened to his advice, and so far I don't regret it. Use your arse every 2 steps. Now it's dead quiet. That elf stays calm, doesn't eat much, and when you get some vodka in him, he even sings in that language of theirs. Pretty good, too. Blood, Doin, Asperin, Villian, or something like that. It must be about flowers, sunshine. They love that shite. What did you do to almost get fired, dude?
If you even think to help elves in these times, I'd be amiss not to reward you, Vatgern. Find me in the camp nearby. I shall have something for you. If you even think to help elves in these times, I'd be amiss not to reward you, Vatgern. Nearby, I shall have something for you.
I've never worked for GameStop, so I don't know like what kind of stuff, like what kind of Yeah, I know that. Yeah, every time I've gone in there, even when you buy a new game, they have to pull open that drawer, right? And they pull the disc out of the sleeves, and then they put it in the case. Which is weird to me. I don't know why. Especially brand new games. Why don't they just have to leave the brand new games in the cases?
Get him! Come on! Instead of grabbing your gob, fight! Perish! Fighting your guts out, eh? Stay. Instead of grabbing your gob, fight! Try me! Yeah!
Shut up and fight.
okay, you put the case on the shelf. Oh, okay, I got you. You know, that's weird. I always thought they had like a display case, and then, you know, what you're suggesting is that they take the actual game case and they remove the game and they put that case on the display shelf. I was thinking they had a separate case. I don't know why I was thinking this, but I thought they had a separate case for the shelf, and then they would have the actual game in the game case behind the counter. At least I think that's the way they used to do it. But it maybe cost too much money. Or something. Because that means you would have to have a... for every game you had in the store, you would have to have a display case. A front. Like, let's say you had 500 games. That means you had to have another 500 display cases if you use the model that I'm suggesting. Yeah, see, apparently I'm just completely clueless, brother. I just climbed over that freaking post, not intending to. Oh, so there is a quest over here. And there's foot tracks here. What the hell?
Went this way. What's the matter?
Woodland spook done took me mare the other night, and there I were, so content the war had spared her.
A woodland spook?
Aye, as me forefathers told it. Comes at midnight, sprinkles blood on your threshold so as none'll wake, then it steals. Would you search out me mare for me? Chat with the wood dweller, perchance he'll give her back.
Would you search out me mare for me? Chat with the wood dweller.
Horses disappear around here often?
Nay, sir. Not many horses at all these days. Soldiers took all that didn't die. But me neighbour had a steed. Then 2 nights passed. Whoosh! Spook took him. Times passed. 'Twere maybe a cow getting milked at night or a hen nipped here or there. But now...
Interesting. How much will you give me if I find your horse?
Give you a 5th of vodka. Sound
5th.
alright?
It'd sound fine if you changed that 5th to 5, then added jugs at the end, then offered me the equivalent in crowns.
Well, fine. Have it your way. Just bring her back. She's a grey mare, mind you. None too large.
Even spooks leave tracks. Let me look around, see if I can find some.
Spooked mare. Hey man, but anyways, what's up with you, man? I know, like, I've been very inconsistent lately, and I know this. The month of February, it was totally screwed for me. The month of March was sort of like a recovery month, but I don't know, man. I just had a lot of stuff happening at work. Like, a lot of things have been kind of escalating at work. But I mean, like, I guess in terms of, like, responsibilities and extra hours being spent at work to bring things to conclusion. So I haven't really had as much time as lately because, let's face it, you stay extra hours at work, you come home late, something's got to give, and unfortunately the gaming and everything has been what's got to give a little bit. You should get Ghost Recon. I'd love to get Ghost Recon, man, but I mean, it's not to blow you off or anything, but I mean, I've got Resident Evil 7. I haven't finished Final Fantasy 15. I don't know how often I would be able to play Ghost Recon Wildlands if I had it. I'm sure it's a great game, too. What am I doing here? Find missing horse? This is a low-level quest, man. I don't know how I overlooked this one. Right now, I'm just kind of doing some low-level quest stomping. I'm just trying to wrap things up here. Uh-oh.
No closer. Nothing here for you, Vatgern.
Need that many horses? Your light brigade planning to charge straight into Radovid's camp?
We need them to transport the wounded.
Uh-huh. Local peasants must have charged you a bundle for them.
If we could afford to purchase horses, we would not be starving.
Gotta take one of the horses back to its owner.
You sound certain, but should you be? What now? Will you kill what remains of our unit for one old nag?
You'll give it to me, willingly.
Take one horse. That I'll allow.
Elaine Dayrod. I'll kill you for that.
I'm watching you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Lead the horse into the enclosure.
War. War changes everything.
I've got Horizon Zero Dawn over here, too. I've played probably about the first hour of it just to check it out. Pay up, brother.
What say you, sir?
This your mare?
Nay, not at all. She were grey, I told you, and twice
Crap.
as old, legs as crooked as me dead wife's. Suppose I got to pay you more for this young'un, but oh well.
Thanks. So long.
Well, that worked out okay. spooked mare. Let's see what... Yeah. I need to improve. This microphone I got is kind of crap, by the way. It's like I'm doing this on a freaking Guitar Hero microphone. I mean, it works, I guess, for what it is. Was there something wrong with the old one? Like, honestly, because I've been using the same mic. I think it's just been kind of like repositioned over time. And maybe the, I don't even know if I've changed the volume settings or not.
Faster.
Maybe I have, but I don't think I have. But it's not just that. I mean, I'll go back and I'll listen to some of the videos that I upload to Twitch, and I can tell that the audio quality is pretty bad. And I think it's almost like 100% due to the quality of the microphone. I've actually been streaming for a while now, man. Two hours and 33 minutes.
Go, go.
What the hell are these witch hunters doing here? What I want to know is how long is this game, man? Because it seems like I've been playing this game forever. Like, seriously. And I don't know whether it's because of my schedule, or is it just that's the way that the nature of this game.
Interesting basilisk you've got there.
Course it's interesting. Won't see a beast like this anywhere near here. They spawn only in the wild wastes of Zerrikania, from eggs laid by cockerels.
Cockerel eggs, you say?
Yeah, and what cocks they are. Lift their rumps like brood hens to other cocks. Eggs laid by such a cockerel must be brought to hatching by 101 venomous vipers. Then the young basilisk pecks its way out.
This basilisk is interesting, because it looks exactly like a wyvern. Young one, and ill-fed at that.
You talk nonsense, sir. This here's the most truest of basilisks.
Right, what do I know? I'm just a witcher.
Hold on now. If that's no basilisk, but some wyvern, what did I pay for? Give me back my coin, cheat.
Brave soldiers, don't push.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, watch out!
Try to get out. It's a good devil. Put away your weapon.
Guess the cage was as fake as the basilisk.
Where the heck did that dude go?
Keep that up and I'll crack your skull open.
Am I supposed to run this guy down because he, like, just ripped off these soldiers? Alright, that jackass. I guess that was it. Read every single piece of paper. That is true. I do read every single document, but I haven't been lately because I don't think I've been finding any new books. I think all the books I've been finding I've already found before. Sometimes I do read the quest thing 3 times on accident. I agree. And twice a week for 2 hours, yeah, that's a problem too. What I need to do to fix this is I just need to quit my job. I need to retire and just focus on The Witcher. I think that'll be the best thing to do. But the problem there is the cash flow. Got to figure out a way to keep that cash flow coming in so I can do that. Maybe I ought to start trying to become a full-time streamer. But if I do that, I definitely would need better lighting, better production values, and a better microphone, for sure, because this microphone is awful. I don't know about that. There is one thing. I was able to get through Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 pretty, I wouldn't say quick, but faster than this. But I guess there wasn't as much reading. And that's probably what's holding it up, for sure.
Faster.
I'll tell you what, though, after playing this game, I really think it would be cool if they made a Witcher 4, but I don't think they're going to do it. I get the impression that they're done with this series, just from this game.
Greetings. Is it herbs you seek?
Medicines to mute a bashful maid's inhibitions, or a concoction to raise your own courage for a second go?
That it? No other weeds or brews?
Aye. One to make your hair grow, another to do the opposite. An easer of pain, a calmer of heartburn. Tell me, what ails you?
Know any advanced formula? Maybe something you could teach me?
All I know I learned from Master Gremist of Skellige.
Gremist.
Looking to apprentice yourself in the herbalist trade?
No, just want to learn something new.
Call it what you will. You must sail across the great sea. Find the Isle of Ard Skellige. There, in the sacred grove, the learned Master Gremist will judge whether you're fit to be his pupil.
Let me have a look.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy some Arenaria because that seems to be a limiting reagent. Buy it. What else do they have? Mistletoe. Ergot seeds. Stammelford's dust. Damn. Oh, man. I can't end this stream without playing some
Yearning to play a
Gwent.
few rounds of Gwent. That ought to set me straight.
What the hell? I'm gonna try the monsters deck this time. Done. I'm gonna let him have this round. And now I'm just gonna bulldoze. Wow, the monsters deck is pretty powerful.
Greetings. Is it herbs you seek? Medicines to mute a bashful maid?
That it? No other weeds?
Aye.
So long.
Oh man, like what else? Temerian partisan hideout.
Let's go.
Let's go into the farmhouse here.
No leading our lasses astray, scamp.
Okay, it's pretty much nothing here.
Come on. Slow now.
I didn't even realize, but I've leveled up maybe at least once, maybe twice since the last time I checked. Precise blows. Next level increases chance of landing a fast attack critical hit by 2% and fast attack critical hit damage by 15%. Adrenaline point gain plus 1%.
What's all this?
Not your concern, that's what.
Not an expert or anything, but you two look like you could use some help.
Aye, it's true, we could. Barn's full up with some manner of beast. Bar them inside, but that won't hold long. And we'll be in a world of woe once they're loose.
We're not rich, but cut the filth down, and we will pay you.
Fine. I'll try to help you.
We'll let you in the barn, then open the doors once it's over. Quick, Master Witcher, or they'll get out!
Oh, they're dying. This is just freaking ghouls.
open the door.
Corpses. That's what drew the ghouls.
It always is, isn't it? Pretty much. Now the question is, what were corpses doing in this barn?
Use that barn as a cemetery?
No. Why'd you ask?
Found human remains inside. Several sets. They're what drew the necrophages.
They was bandits. When it was just coin they took, we lived and let live, so to speak. But when they dragged Hetty to the barn, we wouldn't take no more. Grabbed our pitchforks and... well, you seen how it ended.
Next time you kill someone, bury the bodies. Deep. Need to take care of these, too, or they'll attract more corpse eaters.
We'll do it. Thank you, Master Witcher.
Job's done.
True enough. Here's your pay. And thanks for your help.
Farewell.
A barn full of trouble. Near Novigrad, Geralt came across a village whose inhabitants had themselves a bit of a ghoul problem. These nasty necrophages had taken up residence in their barn and posed a threat to the living. Geralt agreed to help the peasants for commensurate pay, of course. Getting rid of the ghouls did not prove much of a problem for the Witcher. A few chops and slices, and he was ready to collect his reward. And it was just about that quick, actually. That easy. It was that easy.
Honor in the fatherland.
I actually think I've been to this fort already before. There's really not much you can do here. Loot under right underneath their noses and then they go attack you? No thank you. Look at all this stuff over here. They haven't even explored yet.
Fuck.
Oh man, I'm approaching the 3-hour mark. I'm going to end it here. And that'll wrap up episode number 14 of the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt playthrough. Today's a Sunday. I've got work tomorrow. I can't promise you I'll be back later this afternoon. But if I do have enough free time available, I might be able to squeeze another 2 hours in the second half of the day. Just look for me. If I'm on, I'm on. If I'm not, don't stay up. Don't lose sleep. I know we're on different time zones, Kiju. So I'm not trying to encourage you to lose sleep, but it's just the way it is here. I've got to manage my time in this sort of manner. But yeah. So when we get back here in the next episode, I'll be continuing on with this last little bit of exploration here in Novigrad, and then I'm going to head back over to Skellige and pick things up there. All right. See you later. Peace.